This book is called Feelings. The writing and all the illustrations were done by a woman who goes by the name Aliki. The little bird on the left says, "Ouch!" because the boy in the middle panel has stubbed his toe and is going, "Ow, ow, 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 ow." That's how this book often presents its material. In the far right panel, two little birds are talking. One says, "Your feelings can be touched by seeing something." And the other little bird says, "Really?" And then right in the middle of the page, all the words are about the two children. And it's called The Crocus, a dialogue. The girl says, "A crocus." Her friend says, "The first sign of spring." "Listen to the birds. Soon we can ride our bikes again." "I feel all tingly inside." "You're getting spring fever." "I think I'll write a poem." And down at the bottom, the two little birds there are talking. "Oh, ding-a-ling spring. Oh, inch-along warm." The two little birds are writing their own poem. This page is just illustrations. And if you follow the story that the author and the illustrator is telling, you can think of what the character must be feeling. So playing at a pool, seeing a slide that goes into the pool, climbing up, being a little scared at the top, wanting to go down, and the children saying, no, you can't go down, we're all on the ladder, and then going down into the water and deciding it's okay to go back up and have fun again. This page is a girl learning to feed the birds and to watch the birds. This is another long dialogue between two friends. It's called I Have Feelings. Starts out with two children having a bit of an argument. "Blah! I have feelings." "You have feelings too." "Where? I don't see any." You can't see your feelings. You can't smell them. You can't touch them with your hands. But someone can touch your feelings with words." "Stupid." "See? That's how blah feels. Blah, blah." Let's shake. I'm feeling fine now. Me too. Two little birds up in the corner make a comment. Feelings can be touched by someone. Oh. You are invited to my party. A letter arrives. You are invited. Yippee! Hippie, yippee, yuppie, yoo! I can't wait till Saturday. I'll make out for the present right now. I'm happy, happy, happy. A story in two parts. What Tom did. And all the children at the bottom are commenting. "Mrs. Rudolph, come see what Tom did. Oh, look what Tom did, all by himself. How did he reach? Wow. He must feel proud. He's a genius. It's great, Tom." "Thanks. That's some space capsule. He used up all the blocks. I could do that." Part 2, what John did. The bird to the left makes a comment. Feelings change. And now the children all have comments at the bottom. "Poor Tom. Oh, I can't look. John's always doing things like that. He has no feelings. Mrs. Rudolph, come see what John did. He did it on purpose. You knocked down my space capsule." "I'm sorry." "You're mean. You're spiteful. I feel like knocking you down, you mean old thing." Tom must feel awful. And then the bird says, "John, too." A scary story. The dragon moved closer. It took a deep breath and coughed out a red billow of fire. Smoke filled the boy's eyes. He felt sick. He shut his eyes and rubbed them in pain. Just then he felt something grab at his arm. It was the dragon. The boy opened his eyes. His blood ran cold. His hair stood on end. He was petrified. Chills ran up and down his spine. He felt faint. He had never felt so afraid. 2 balls of fire stared back at him. The dragon's long green claws were grabbing at his neck. The boy was paralyzed with fear. The dragon's gigantic mouth opened. Thousands of teeth shone in the dark. The smell of eaten children filled the boy's nostril. "What are you doing in my cave?" bellowed the dragon. But before the frightened boy could answer, words can make us feel. Kate and Elizabeth are watching another friend, Alicia, do a little dance. Here's what happens. "Alicia has the most beautiful curly hair of all my friends." "Curly hair? I'd like to choke Alicia. Elizabeth likes her more than me. What's wrong with straight hair? What's wrong with stringy hair? If you're nice." "I hate Alicia." Kate's jealous. She's green with envy. "No," says the little bird. "She looks red to me." A story from the classroom called The Paper Airplane. "This is your conscience speaking. Don't do it." "Damien, did you throw this?" "I told you." "She caught me." He feels ashamed. "My face is hot." "Come here." He feels embarrassed. "I shouldn't have done it." He feels guilty. What's going to happen? He feels afraid. Is she going to tell? "I warned you." He feels humiliated. "I'll have to punish you." Oh, I'll bet he's sorry. "I'm sorry." "Remember that next time." He will. "Nothing is worth this." Crime does not pay. On the left, a diving board story. "Here I go. I'm going to jump from the highest diving board. I am Mr. Bold, brave as Mighty Mouse." Children down below. Some people aren't afraid of anything. Show off. And on the right, a story called We Have a New Girl in Class. "I'd like to hide. They're all staring at me. Is she laughing at me? I wish I could fall through the crack in the floor." And the other children are saying things like, "She looks shy." You'd feel shy too if you were standing up there. "She looks nice." And then at the bottom, a girl comes up to the new girl and says, "Hello, my name is Patricia." A story about a pet mouse, Whiskers. Whiskers died. Oh, poor Whiskers. You had her so long. I'm sad for you. She was old. She was sick. She had to die sometime. My heart is broken. She was silly. She was funny. We'll miss you, Whiskers. An outburst in many words. "Who took the rest of my crayons? I knew it was you. You always take my things without asking. How dare you? Do I take your things without asking? I bet you broke all the points. If there's one thing that gets me mad, it's someone taking my things without asking. I bet you're not even sorry." "I just borrowed them." And the birds comment, "Sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can never hurt you." But the other bird says, that's what you think. No! Temper. Here, have some. So many? Wow, thanks, Jason, you're generous. Feels good to share. Feels good to get. You're unselfish, not like some people. Telephone, Elizabeth. Hello? Hi, Kate. Nothing. I'm bored. Can you come over? You can? Right now? I'll meet you. Kate's my best friend. I'm going to send her a Valentine. Hi, Kate. Hello, Elizabeth. A happy ending. Just feeling quiet. There is nothing to do. I made my bed. I practiced my recorder. I read all my books. I'm sick of puzzles. I'm bored. 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 The little bird comments. She sounds lonely to me. Lesson found. Mama! Oh, oh, oh. The mama bird says to the baby bird, don't go far, dear. Chickenpox. I don't feel well. I feel terrible. I feel horrible. Tell everybody. Did you miss me? I had the chickenpox. The doctor said it was the worst case he'd ever seen. I felt sick and terrible. I had big red spots all over. I could hardly breathe. My head was so hot it melted all the ice cubes in the towel in like 2 seconds. My feet were frozen. I couldn't eat. My temperature was so high it almost broke. Broke the thermometer. I poured sweat. I was so tired. I could hardly lift a finger. I didn't eat for days and days and days. My mother was afraid I would starve. I had to take this horrible medicine that made me throw up all over the place. The doctor came and gave me a shot. It felt like a 10-foot needle. Nothing helped. I never felt so miserable. One day, I slept 15 hours. My poor father thought I was in a coma. I was delirious. I never thought I'd get better. I never thought I would be able to get up and walk and come to school again. I thought I would never be able to tell you all this. The Birthday, a story in 6 parts. Comments from the birds first. And many moods. Moods change, like feelings. Part 1, morning. It's Saturday. It's my birthday. I'm so excited. I wonder what presents I'll get. Part 2, the present. What a great sundial. It's a sundial. I made it. I should have bought the screwdriver instead. I feel stupid. Alfred doesn't even know what it is. You made it? I like making presents. It must have taken you a long time. I thought you bought it. Anyone can buy a present. They like it. Here's how it works. Oh, They're all admiring my sundial. I feel proud of myself. And the little birds say, he should. Part 3, pin the tail. Matthew's turn. When's my turn? Oh, you're so impatient. We're all waiting. I want my turn. Hurry up, Matthew. Part 4, birthday cake. I want another piece of cake. That Susan is greedy and selfish and rude. You're embarrassing, Susan. Don't be embarrassed for me. This is just my 3rd piece. I want more ice cream, too. Part 5, goodbye. That was the best party ever. Good cake, too. Thanks for the sundial, Bob. Thanks for the party, Alfred. I'm going to invite Alfred to my party, too. Part 6, night. This was my best birthday. I like Bob. When the sun comes out tomorrow, I'll be able to tell the time. I can't wait. If you have a brother, or a sister, or a friend who steals the spotlight from you sometimes, the story's for you. It's called Your Attention, Please. Look at Adam run. I can run faster. Look at Adam build. I can build higher. Listen to Adam. Listen to me. Adam can read. Cat. I can read more. Adam's funny. I'm funny too. Where is Adam? Where am I? Adam is hurt. I'm hurt too. Look at Adam. Look at me. I see you, dear. You're wonderful. And then the birds have their conversation. She's jealous, Mommy. She wants attention. You're clever, dear. You're next, Joanna. Don't be nervous. How do you feel? Words on the left side, no words on the right side. Angry, sad, happy, lonely, fat, no, brave, oh, shy, insulted, cold, scared. We had that one, angry, furious, oh, furious, excited, impatient, proud. Give me, selfish? Quiet. How do you feel? Fine, thank you. 4 panels. Boy goes up the stairs. Child plays with a cat. Mealtime. Mailing a letter. Going to bed. Getting a letter back. Just the 2 birds. The baby bird says, I thought you were never coming back, as the mama comes back with a worm. How's the baby bird feeling? A girl and her dog. Love is the best feeling. If you've ever broken something by mistake, maybe even when somebody warned you to be careful, and then felt horrible about it, and then had the person who was there forgive you and help you fix it, this paid those feelings. The same way that people in Lansing, Michigan are very proud that Patricia Polacco, a wonderful children's author, was born in Lansing, although she lives in the Thumb now. People in Pennsylvania, especially Philadelphia, are very proud that Aliki Brandenberg comes from their state. Penn State University has something called the Pennsylvania Center for the Book, and if you look at this page, you can learn a little bit about Aliki and her many, many books that she's created for children. In this chance to think about how human beings have emotions of all kinds brings us to the end of the book called Feelings by Aliki.